Hey guys, Commander Tex here, and today we are going to be doing a game of TVZ. I played this last night on the ladder in Diamond 2, and I've been trying to theory craft about what would be a more fun way to play TVZ. I've been playing a lot of three base, two on ones, and it's pretty good, but I have a kind of a problem transitioning into ghosts. And so, what I want to start doing more of is the Roughs 4 ghost drop into tank Hellbat, maybe like a couple mines. And I feel like you're good if you can survive the beginning, which ghosts are pretty good against cheese. So you can, as long as they don't like run in as you send out the ghost drop. That part is super risky. But tanks kill the roaches and the hydras. Ghosts do that too, and then hellbats kill all the lings and banes, maybe some mines. And I think you can just, totally skip marines if you're lucky and you get some good ghost micro going. Also, I mean, the 4 ghost drop is just really fun. I used to play pure mech, and it has, you know, just a lot of problems with mutas. Like mutas can just fly away, and you can't really do anything about it, especially early game because you're trying to make tanks and hellbats, so you don't have any Thors. And then it's just like it's immobile and all the things about it. But just adding marines still doesn't totally solve everything. But if you have ghosts, I mean, Ghost Mech is what you're aiming for in the late game anyway. Why not just skip straight to it? So for this build, I like to do Marine and then Ghost, and do a one Ghost, one Marine move out. Um, my friend actually watched this game with me and was questioning it, but it's a pretty powerful play. The idea is that you send the Marine first, and it scouts, and you can see the queen, and then you snipe it. And also, one ghost and one ghost alone, I think, can kill 6 Zerglings if you micro it correctly. And so, if they just make the standard 4, the ghost and the marine just go over and kind of kill everything. The ghost is also faster than the marine, so the way I normally do this is I click the ghost to follow the marine, and then just send the marine forward, because you don't want to just like run your ghost in first and have it not do anything. So as you can see, I finally do that. Now she's just on its tail. And like if they could run in with a bunch of Zerglings, but as long as you can raise the depot, the ghosts behind the wall, and a repair should be good. So this is where you got to keep the ghost back, send the marine forward to C, then snipe the queen. Queen's almost dead. All the lings are no match. And normally you're just coming in here to get a queen, maybe 2 queens, but he didn't have anything, so I just started killing lings. And then another queen. For some reason, he was making 2 spines, though, so I did have to get out after these drone kills. Wow, 11 kills, and we're going. Yeah, I don't know. He was making a spine in both of his bases. Seems really weird. But some people like early defense, even when it doesn't do anything. So we're going tanks, tank ghost, and just supreme greed with 3 CCs. And it's that first move out, obviously is not supposed to do that much. That was kind of crazy since he assumed just spines were going to save him. But being able to get a queen or 2, which is normally what you can get, or like maybe some overlords out on the map, it's really nice. Another thing with the ghosts is you should like patrol them around, because you can kill any overlords that try and come in. I was just kind of not paying attention to that. So with the ghosts building, we're going to try and delay it so that the 4th ghosts pops out at about the same time as our medevac. Got 1 tank to hold the line when we send everything across the map because, that's how Terran do. So finally see this Overlord. So it takes ghosts four shots and a snipe to kill an Overlord, because they do 10 damage a shot, but the Overlord regenerates 1 health, so they have to shoot it 4 times, and then the snipe does 170. So 4 ghosts, we're going out. You don't actually get cloak very early because the drop doesn't actually rely on cloak. Getting the factories, still pumping tanks. Get the 1 Viking to just clear out all the Overlords. Now we just need more factories to actually produce Hellions and Hellbats. So the idea with this drop is you work this triangle here. You drop up here, kill some stuff. They come down, drop it over here, killing the Overlords. So yeah, lose that one. And then I actually don't do exactly what I'm talking about, but the idea is if you're fighting Lings, you can drop up here. Once they get to you, you just pick them up and drop over here, and the Lings have to run all the way around and back. I was just trying to get drone kills and then ran over here into another spine, but you can kill pretty much infinite Lings and queens and roaches and stuff. Really, as long as they don't have a bunch of mutas to just snipe your medevac, you can just keep dropping here, 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 here. I hadn't played this style in a little bit, so I kind of forgot about that and just meandered around with the ghost drop. But that initial 1 ghost, 1 marine attack just did so much damage that we're pretty equalized. Generally, that one doesn't do much, and then this is where you get a lot of value because you just kill a bunch of Zerglings. But it's fine, we got more factories up. We're getting a 3rd or 4th factory, finally getting into Armory and NG Bay. And as long as you can get a nice, tank spread and some Hellbats here with ghosts behind it, I mean, nothing should really be able to kill you. Viking flying around. So I just get the attack upgrades for the ghosts. Might be better to get the armor, I'm not sure, but I normally just get attack on everything. So after doing nothing with this drop for 2 minutes, even though it could have been killing everything, we come back and Ghost Mech is well underway. We've got nothing but mech and ghosts. That's kind of what that implies, But now that we finally have some Hellions coming out here and joining the tanks, this seems like a lot more reasonable of a position. Before, it kind of seems like Lings can just swarm you, but now that you've just got a bunch of Hellbats, and I'm also getting Blue Flame finally, we haven't started vehicle upgrades, so we're going to do that. And it's just the big weakness of this, which is what I used to do, is mutas, and which is what he's making, obviously, because anyone who's placed this defensively to place spines everywhere is probably just going to make a bunch of mutas. That's it's not an unfounded suggestion, and ghosts really just deal with them very well. So 100 Lings come in here, and they kill 1 tank. That was pretty sick trade right there. And now, I just take another base. That was totally fine. He's making so many mutas. Where is it? He's been making mutas for a while. Where are we? Where are these guys? For Hellion run by, now that we finally have Blue Flame and a bunch of Hellions to defend as well. And then once you see its ghosts, or once you see its mutas, you can start producing Thors out of your tech labs and mines from your reactor factories. And then you already have the ghosts, so all of that combined is pretty much the hardest muta counter you can have. He has a lot of mutas. Wow, that is 24 mutas. Be a shame if, they all got sniped over and over. They just can't run away, right? Especially if they're shooting a command center. Like, I still see you. These snipes are going to connect. Um, 4 Clump does kill all of the mutas if they fly into it in a stack, but I generally just spread them out. Probably be good to spread out like a couple for big ling bang assaults still. But the Hellbats are just so good versus them. Like it's really just comical watching Hellbats one shot Zerglings. How many mutas do we have now? We still have 24 mutas. Let's go. That might be 23. 20. Apparently I can't count nades. Or they lost some. Oh, this is nice. The one Viking actually scares the 20 mutas to go back in. No, you can't go this way. Which gives me time to get all of the ghosts over here. And guess what happens when ghosts see mutas? Everything dies. It's, oh god, I love TVC for that. Just like holding down the snipe button and waving my mouse around on a bunch of Zerg units is one of the most satisfying things in this game. Terry over here. And so this is a point where, you're maxed on Ghost Mech. Really, there's no reason to not push. Like, this is the army that you're going to push with at any point in the game. Really, this is about as good as it gets. We've got a bunch of tanks, we've got Thors, Hellbats, and Ghosts. What more could an aspiring young Terran ask for? Maybe some libs, but libs are kind of a giant pain in the ass, so I don't really deal with them very much. Planetaries just slaughtering lings, Probably was actually a cost-efficient trade for the lings. It's deceiving how cheap they are. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have anything, so I'm just gonna walk over him now. But that's what happens when you run all of your lings into Hellbats and all of your mutas into Ghosts. Like, it's not a very good trade. Not the best. And like that's what I was saying earlier about the armor on the Ghosts. I feel like it doesn't matter because like all armor would really help against his lings, and the lings should just die to, mine Hellbat. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that, and see if you can get some Ghost drops out. It's a super fun play style. You just go Ghost straight into Mech, baby. All right, talk to y'all later.